Hi, my name's Yasmin. I'm a social advertising specialist at Sunny Digital, a digital advertising agency based on the Sunshine Coast. And today I'm going to be talking to you about design tools. There are 4 things we'll touch on when it comes to design tools. The first is Canva, other helpful tools, iPhone content, and then stock images. If you haven't heard of Canva, Canva is a design platform that was made specifically with small businesses in mind. If you have no experience, it's not a problem. Canva has a massive selection of pre-made templates for any social media post that takes minutes to edit and are aesthetically pleasing. Just remember to stick to your brand tone and colors when creating, even with templates. I'll take you through Canva quickly now, just so you can get a hold of the platform and how it actually helps. So if we jump in here, I do have the paid version. It comes with a content planner and you're able to upload all of your brand statics as well. So if we jump in, we can see that we have social media right here. Clicking on that, we can go to Instagram and have a look at all the templates here. So if we go to Instagram post, it'll open up a new tab for us and we can start creating. Now, all of the templates that pop up are free to use if they don't have the crown. If they have the crown on them, then you do need the paid version. However, there are plenty of templates to look at without having to pay for Canva as a platform. So if we have a look at something like this, I can open it up. One thing that's the best thing about Canva is they have a whole selection of stock images that you're able to use free of charge. So if I want to get rid of the burger and the chips and pop something else in there, I can search for, let's go, waves. And then I'll get all these selection of waves. Again, everything with the crown is for paid, but there's a lot of selections without having to pay as well. So I can pull that one in here. I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to crop it so that it looks like it's coming out of the phone. If I double click on that, I'm able to crop. And then just move it up slightly. Not a great job, but you understand the gist. And another thing we'll have a look at is coloring. So this isn't my brand colors. I'm going to click on the background. I'm going to change it to, we'll go blue. And then I'm going to jump back in, click on this one here, jump in and change that one to white. And then this text here, you're also able to change. We'll change it to pink. And these, if they were my brand colors, that's how I would change it around. You can change any of this ad copy. And then that's your post done and dusted. So we have Instagram posts, Facebook posts, Instagram stories, and others, and another style of Instagram story. There's so many things that you can choose from. Just make sure that you choose something that blends in with your business and helps you along the way, not something that if your audience sees it, they won't recognize it as yours. There are also other content creation tools. Some of these are paid, some of them are not. HitFilm is a video creation tool. BuzzSumo is for content research, content discovery, finding influencers, and to monitor things happening online so that your business stays relevant. Buffer is to plan and schedule. Burst is a library of free images with commercial use licenses. Grammarly checks your grammar, spelling, and tone. This one I find really important because it does reword your sentences if you haven't put your grammar in the correct location. It is something you need to keep an eye on though, because it does like to overtake your wording as well. And then Riddle, an online quiz maker, which you can send out to your audience and ask them what products, services they like and what works for your clients. Creating content. Creating original content doesn't have to be hard. You can actually organize and produce much of what you need with your iPhone. There are 3 tips to help capture content on your iPhone, and these will help you capture content that looks as though someone professional may have captured it instead. So the first is aim for versatility. Don't look for a picture perfect moment. Take lots of photos and the perfect one for what you're aiming for will be in there. This way you also have creative for the future as well as now. You may have taken a photo that you need to use 3 months down the line and you haven't even thought about it. Number 2 is use grid lines. So this is a massive one. Open your iPhone settings app, select photos and camera, and switch grid on. This will switch on the grid lines on all of your photos and videos. Grid lines operate under photography principle called the rule of thirds. It's the idea that images should be broken down into thirds horizontally and vertically, equaling 9 parts. If you place your primary subject within the center of this grid, and your photo will be more balanced, level, and natural looking. And the third is edit your photos. Tweaking your photo saturation, brightness, and contrast can have such a big effect on the end result and perceived professionalism of your content. Now, stock images. Stock images have both their pros and cons when it comes to utilizing them for content. If you do go down the stock image route, please just remember these. The pros are that you can save time and money instead of hiring a photographer. They're versatile enough for many uses. They are easily editable to fit your business needs. The subscription sites give you access to various high-quality images. And then these are some potential drawbacks. You could unintentionally violate the license. The aesthetics may be too obviously intended for broad use and feel inauthentic to your target audience. And the same images you use may show up in other companies' materials. So just keep that in mind when looking at stock images. Thank you for listening. I hope this has helped with your content creation.